Yeah. Hold my hand in Cambridge, show me you're committed. I think we need a day trip. Hot chocolate that you're sipping has really made your facelift. Now we vlogging how we living. It's a movie for the kids. I reminisce, I reminisce, I reminisce, I reminisce. Let's take a pic and share a kiss and catch the sunlight while it's setting. It's a moment full of bliss. I reminisce, I reminisce. Let's take a pic and share a kiss and catch the sunlight while it's setting. It's a moment, it's a moment. Loving this chill, cozy beat from my good friend over in Germany, Mensing. Today we're driving down to Cambridge. You know, before I passed my driving test, I never saw driving as something that could actually make life feel more chill. I used to associate it with speed, efficiency, even frustration, only made up for by the convenience of getting somewhere quicker. But this trip changed that. So in this video, I want to share an experience that helped shift my mindset from seeing driving as a chore to something that adds real peace and presence to my lifestyle. And with that, welcome to Hooks and Thoughts. You got this lovely hook that I got while I was on my trip, and my thoughts and my reflections around it. Wow, what a cozy vibe this is. One thing I realized about driving is how much of a commitment trips felt before I was able to drive. When I reflect on literally who I was a month ago, I dreaded big trips because all I could think about was, one, the travel time, but also the amount of time that I'm basically giving my life up to somebody else's health and safety protocol, you know, trusting a driver or even another machine that I have no idea how it works with whether I get somewhere on time. It just felt kind of anxiety inducing. Most of the time, if I'm going somewhere far in like a coach or a train, the first thing that comes to mind is, am I going to be delayed? What's going to go wrong? Is the driver going to be a safe driver if he drives a bus? Is the roads going to be safe for that driver? I think about that. I actually have nightmares about it. I definitely have anxiety when it comes to, you know, vehicles and how people use them, because I've seen people do a madness. Honestly, I'm traumatized. But I definitely seem to trust myself and the people I love and respect more. And so being able to jump in a car, yeah, it really kind of takes away that fear, because I actually feel like I can do this, I can do it. And I think after passing my test, it definitely, you know, gave me that confidence, because it gave me that validation that, okay, I know the rules of the road. I might not be the best driver yet, but now I'm going to be on a journey of making sure that I can be the best that I can be, not just for myself, but I've got a family, you know, I've got a wife, I've got a mum, I've got a very young brother, I've got people to look after as well. So, you know, I take this very seriously, and yeah, I'm grateful that now that I can drive, I can, you know, alleviate some of that anxiety. Of course, I'll still have to take train and bus, you know, into different places, but it does feel good that the majority of my most major trips, I can consider taking a car instead of public transport or whatever it might be. Hold my hand in Cambridge, show me you're committed. I think we need a day trip. Hot chocolate that you're sipping has really made your facelift. Now we vlogging how we living. It's a movie for the kids. I reminisce, I reminisce, I reminisce, I reminisce. Let's take a pic and share a kiss and catch the sunlight while it's setting. It's a moment full of bliss. I reminisce, I reminisce. Let's take a pic and share a kiss and catch the sunlight while it's setting. It's a moment, it's a moment. The next thing I want to talk about is what it was actually like being in the location. This was a fun trip because we didn't actually intend to go there specifically. I actually just had a mission to complete. I won't say what the mission was, but I actually ended up cancelling that mission just because it didn't align with my future and my own aspirations. And because of that, my wife had already given up a 3-day, she'd already taken some holiday time to be with me on this specific day, and we were like, what we're gonna do? and we just decided, you know what, instead of staying at home and just like playing games or whatever, we're gonna actually hit the roads and go somewhere and just explore, do some shopping, check out stuff. And I'd been to Cambridge twice before, one for my music producer's wedding, what do you call it, a stag do. Went to a stag do, and another time to see my friends who are videographers and they live in that area. So I'd been there twice before, so I kind of knew that the vibe was kind of cozy. It was giving Hogwarts, Harry Potter vibes, and it definitely did give that. It gives, one thing about London is it really convinces you that the UK is just a terrible place to live. Like an ugly place to live, shall I say. I actually do like the look of London in some situations, but generally speaking, London is not the most holiday type of location to be in. It feels like work, basically. It feels like it's the definition of work. Whereas outside of London, other cities, they definitely give a different kind of picture. Cambridge looks like Germany. I've been to Germany. As you may know, I have a project called Strasbourg and Home. Of course, it's not in Germany. It's like 20 minutes from a German city that I was in. But a lot of cities in these European countries actually have kind of a vibe to them, a certain vibe. You can kind of see like history when you look at those buildings, and it feels like a holiday as well because it's surrounded by like these brownish, light browns, yellows, teals, these lovely colours that you don't really get in London because it's so built up and grey now. And Cambridge is just like that. It's really kind of gives you that kind of majestic kind of feel. When we were there, we got some tea. We also got hot chocolate as well, and I think we ate a lot of lovely dessert. No, she had dessert, my wife had dessert, and I had this bread, this sourdough and egg, this potato. It was rough. It was so beautiful to eat. Wow. Anyway, we spent a lot of time eating food and walking around and taking videos. In this video, I'm not going to show too much footage because most of it is of my wife and I don't want to share that. But if I did share like verbally, just know that I took a lot of photos that are going to go in the personal family books. Which I think is definitely another benefit for this driving thing. I wouldn't have been able to go. Oh no, I would have been able to go there, but I wouldn't have been able to go there stress-free. That's for sure. The rush to go and get the correct train, the correct bus home, long day. I don't want to do that. The lack of the funding challenges as well, just getting tickets, long day. I don't want to do all of that. Driving's kind of opened my eyes that there's a lot more potential in experiencing this life, and when you do get that time to do something, when you just need that peace, that mental health check, driving has definitely created a lot of opportunity. And I write my songs best when I am traveling or walking or experiencing stuff. I can't lie, the songs that have like 1 million streams, or should I say 100,000 streams or more, have come out from me going somewhere nice and experiencing life. So I can testify for myself that this is the thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was Hooks and Thoughts, and that's basically it, to be honest. It's just a chill reflection time. So if you appreciated it, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. T Peters is the name. I'll see you guys in a bit. This is another episode of my Wavy life. Oh, also, I just want to say thank you to Mensing for that instrumental. It's a very similar beat, so I think that was perfect that I wrote in my Cambridge trip. And when I heard that beat, I was like, this is good. So thank you to him for the instrumental. If you like his work, you can hear more songs from us specifically by listening to my album. It's called Strasbourg and Home, and it's just me and him making tunes that are really chill and I guess kind of like this.